Hi everyone, today I'm gonna show you how to install this Wi-Fi antenna in your BMW 218 diesel engine B47. For that, you're going to need a flat screwdriver, a Torx key. I'm not sure about the size yet. I'm gonna find out this soon with you. Instead of a flat screwdriver, it's better if you have a plastic tool, so you'll be able to remove the plastic covers without damaging that. Okay, let's go then. So what we're gonna need here is remove this part of the dashboard so you can access the head unit behind the radio and fit your Wi-Fi antenna on that. I tried to find this video from my BMW on YouTube, but I couldn't find. So I hope this helps you as well. Okay, what we have to do here, we need to remove that part first to access the screws we have behind, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. So that's why I asked you to have a flat screwdriver. You also might need a piece of cloth so you can try to fit behind the plastic without damaging the finishing here, okay? Maybe for me it seems like the radio is in front of that because the other videos I've seen before, the guys they were removing this part first so they could access the screws they have behind over here and remove this part, but I think here is going to be different because this seems to be in front of that, so we don't need to touch this for the moment. Maybe we need to find something. Actually, I think we just have to remove this, and now I can see two screws here. I'm gonna show you. So once you have this removed, you'll be able to see those two screws over there. I'm gonna try to find what's the size of this first, and I'll let you know. So to remove those two screws, you're gonna need a Torx key number 20. Okay, let's go there. You need to remove first screw. That was easy enough. You just remove those two screws, so we'll be able to remove this part of the sounder. But now we can see that we have two more Torx screws here to remove the head unit. So just watch the cables here behind so you not damage this one. Best thing would be to have a second person here with you. So remove this third screw now. That's going to be one more here in this side. Actually, that was easy enough because the videos that I've seen so far, the guys were removing everything off the dashboard, even the airbag units that they have here in some of the cars. So once you have this done, you just pull the head unit, pull it out. You should be able to. Once you remove the CD reader, actually I don't know, that's the front of the CD reader plastic cover, and the head unit, you are going to be able to see. Let me zoom this out here for us. You are going to be able to see that purple thing there. That's the plug where you have to connect your Wi-Fi antenna. I think now we can see better. That purple thing, that's the connection for the Wi-Fi antenna. So now you need to get your Wi-Fi antenna. I'm gonna keep this thing here to tie the cable later, so I won't have these loose inside of the head unit place. Now what we have to do, we need to reach that purple thing using this. You might need to press this small lock here, you see? So you'll be able to connect that, I think. Actually, that clip I was showing you was before needs to face down. So you have to turn that thing, leave the clip facing down behind the head unit, push that clip and fit that in there, okay? That was easy enough once I found out how to do it. And basically that's it. The Wi-Fi antenna is necessary for a wireless CarPlay. My plan is to have a CarPlay installed in my BMW soon, so I need to have this antenna to make that work. Okay? So once you have the antenna, it's easy enough. You just have to leave this here, fit that to the back there, doesn't really matter, and bring everything back to the place again. The screws, head unit, and the plastic cover. I've seen some people throwing these on the back. That should work. Actually, there is this 3M double tape here, but I've never seen anyone using that, so I better do the same that they've done before, so I won't have any trouble. We'll push that back into place. Get the two screws. Fuck. Sorry about that. The two screws you took out. Put the screws back. I let one of them fall behind of the head unit. I'm not sure how I'm gonna take that one back. Let's see. So guys, the worst thing has happened. I dropped one of the screws behind the head unit. Are you worried about to leave this screw there, and when I'm driving it start to make some noise, you know? What am I going to do? I'm gonna remove that, try to fit my hand behind, and grab the screw. I just fell down. Actually, I just dropped it there. Remove one screw. Leave that shit fell again. Other screw. Pull the head unit out again. Try to fit my hand here. That is gone. I'm never gonna find that screw again. I hope it won't make any noise while I'm driving. Let's put everything back to the correct place again. Keep the Wi-Fi antenna. I'm going to keep 2 screws to the head unit and leave this plastic cover with just 1 until I get a new screw for that. So I screw it in. Doesn't need to be very tight. That's a plastic piece of the car where the head unit is put over. So don't go crazy with the screws here, okay? Push this back. And now the last screw. I hope I won't let this one fall down again. Find this here. No, that's not good at all. See here, it's loose. I hope this piece will hold this in place until I get another screw. Push. That's it, guys. That was easy enough, to be honest. It wasn't too hard. The only thing when you're doing this kind of stuff, just be careful, watch your hands, the screws, and don't do the same thing I've done here, because now that's tight enough, but that's part, it's loose. I hope while I'm driving it won't make any noise, boring noise. That should be everything, okay? Stay tuned on my channel. I've been posting some POV driving around Dublin, and I'm planning to do this for the rest of the year and see how things goes on. Okay, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and see you later.